What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out HBAR per subscriber request. So if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I appreciate it. So, all my HBAR gang, hit that like button, subscribe for more. You guys must be related to XLM because this thing, almost is identical. Almost is identical to XLM, where you got your three-wave move at this point, right? So you got your 5 up, right? Something like, I don't know, like your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then you have like your A, your B, and your C, right? So you have an A, B, C. You have an A, B, C. Okay, it's a beautiful three-wave move. Of this, of the cryptos, HBAR looks beautiful, XLM looks beautiful, XRP beautiful, and the fact that, right, so I just drew this out just a minute ago, right, this thing looks exquisite, right, exquisite. You come down, right, so you break out, back test and go, so you got 1 touch point, come down, you got 2, you got 3. Typically on the 4th of these, the 4th one, typically you break out. Typically you do. So either, right, so the fact that you have your FOMC meeting on the, on this Thursday, is this the move to break us out? I don't know, because just like XLM, this does look like it is, as of right now, you have your full-on correction going on. I'm just trying to see, like your, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction. I got 1, 2, 3. This is your 4th, and then you need a 5th or something like that. I'll put the fibs on, but that's kind of what I got for right now with this, and that would complete your 5-wave move of your C wave, because you'd have 5 waves through here, your correction, your second wave, right? This is your 3rd wave of your 3rd wave or whatever, right? Your 3rd wave of your 3rd wave. So it's your largest impulse. You have a pullback, and then you need the 5th wave, right? Of the C wave, not the 3rd wave. I'm sorry, of the C wave. So you need that last little bit. And so let's go ahead and do that. So from this, I do want to take the overall low to high. Just low to high. I just kind of want to take that and put that on here. 26, right there, that 26 cent, 26.3 cent is definitely the area you need to get above. You're right at your 618. You're right at that area right there, and that's another key area. Beautiful. And then your 786 is possibly, it is a higher low down through here. I can change this one around. I definitely want to just have that marked out. Okay. And then now from this low to high, do I even want to take this? I just want to take this and see where that's at. 6197, that's, I don't need that right there. Trying to get an idea of, I don't think we take that low out, because a lot of that liquidity down low was from, look at that, that's 618 again, is from big market makers that have protected their liquidity down here. I don't think they're going to take a run at that again. But this 14 cent range, that does look good. That does look good, right? Because, it is a wick down through here, but it's still a close. Your close is still right through there. Right? You have like your A, B, C, kind of type of running flat with the, higher, right? You have your B wave is higher low. Sorry, higher on the B wave, and then, your C wave is higher than your A wave. So that's, right, the market makers are being really tricky right now, right? Because I'll invert it for everybody. But I do like this 786 right here at this 14 cent mark. And then of this, right, of this, Where have we ran to? And that 618 is at that 13-cent mark. And I'll put one more down through here. I don't know if we get down there. That's kind of low, but so yeah, there we go with that. And then in terms of for one more to the high, I do need to get, if this is like your 1-2 technically, if it is your 1-2, the 236 is, that's 17 cents, pretty big deal. This right through there. There you go. Right, those are some areas. Those are some definitely some key areas to get over and get through. The fact that this and I'll go through like total price targets based on the what's going on. The fact that you got this going on right here, the death cross, what everyone fears, means you should be almost done. Should be almost done. Should be almost done. Shoulds don't really work out in this market. So, you were right here. I mean, you did go down more. Did you have a higher low? You did. Barely had a higher low. So, come down through here. I mean, this is, I don't even know what the Binance chart looks like. This is Coinbase, and Coinbase was somewhat respective. But the fact that you're above your 618 of your overall correction is good. It's the market makers are definitely using this time to confuse both bulls and bears. You're up 5% today. The fact that you got back into your channel will go to the 4-hour, and it's not live. It's not updated, so I don't know. The time's updated, but the price isn't updated. So who knows? This thing can update and we can be down through here, without anybody having the opportunity to sell. So that AWS outage is kind of suspicious, but either way, do we get back up through here and then come back down one more time? I don't know. If we get up here, you're looking to get out. It's your fourth interaction with it, It'll be your fourth interaction. So maybe even you come up to right here. You don't even get up to it, just because that's where your 200-day EMA is, your 100. A lot of this resistance is going to be like coming down through here. Come down and then go. That's one option. Another option is you come up like that, so this turns into an actual ABC, and then you come back down like that. There's just a lot of different options, A lot of different options. For us to be clear, you don't have to worry about going down lower, is definitely this 23-cent mark, closing above this 23-cent mark like that. This 26-cent mark shouldn't be that big of a deal. Once you get above this trend line, once you get above this wedge, the thing is you'll be above all your EMAs. You'll be above all your EMAs, and you can flag out. You can even flag out like that and then go. Something like that. In terms of let's look at the RSI levels, and we'll get to price action at the end. So you have a green dot, you have double bullish divergence, bullish divergence through here. You have higher highs, you have lower lows, that's bullish divergence. So we're building strength, but market makers are, I said it before, they're ghouls, gingers, aliens. I don't know what they are, but they're from a different planet, They don't care. They want to take all your money, So they'll give you so many false signals and signs. You're still consolidating, but it is getting tight. It's getting tight in here, It's just getting tight with the oversold zone. So I do expect a big bounce soon, with this FOMC meeting coming, with it being around the corner, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Let's see what we got through here. Something like that. This thing is just flagging out. There we go. That thing is just flagging out. It's just getting compacted. I do like that with the bullish divergence. Stochastic, I didn't even see that. Stochastic is crossing above. So just in case you guys don't know, this is the Fu Manchu. This indicator is right there, Fu Manchu. It's essentially the MACD, right, which is buy indicators, sell indicators. You have, right, so you have your stochastics just like the MACD. You got your, your bearish momentum, you got bullish momentum, you got the 100 level, you got the 0 level, and you got the negative 100 level down through here, right? So those are some of the, I just like it. I like the coloring. I just like it more than MACD. It's not, I think it's a little bit less delayed. It's still delayed, but it's not as delayed as the MACD. I think the MACD is just a little bit too delayed for my liking. But if you like the MACD, if you know how to use it, then do your thing. I'm not hating on it. It's just what I like, right? And so the 4 hour, let's go into the 4 hour real quick. You got a golden dot right there. You got a golden dot right there. I mean, just littered with golden dots. You had a golden dot right there. You didn't have another golden dot. You had a golden dot before this breakout, like right before the breakout. You kind of got down. All right, so these golden dots, man, you were oversold though. We're oversold on the 4 hour. Where's our golden dot at? We didn't get oversold, but we were oversold. We've been oversold. All right, so I haven't looked at HBAR, so I'm not super familiar, right? We got oversold. Right? I mean, there's a chance, right? There's a chance that this is a 1-2 setup. We're getting into the third wave. I mean, that 1-2 is kind of, see this wick, this scam wick is just, the fact that you close down through here, and it's like it almost essentially invalidates everything just because you closed down here, but the wick was way down here, so it makes it very difficult right now. Because technically this is the low, technically that's a low, so it's a higher low technically, but this is full-on manipulation. It's not organic. I mean, but then you could say, well, this is manipulation too, right? The whole crypto market's manipulated, and I would agree with you, right? I would agree with you, right? So TA at this point is, I think it's helpful in terms of price action, but there's so many things that, that just, a tweet can send the market, some news here and there could actually send the market, because people are just in a frenzy right now to the upside and to the downside, right? Bears are also looking for validation for us to finally be done with the market, right? Because bears have been screaming bear market for months. And so it's both sides, right? It's just it's a yin yang kind of thing. Obviously the bulls are the good side of that. I'm just playing, but yeah, that's what I got for that. We are back above it, so this does kind of, I mean, unless you get some bigger candles, this is starting to look bearish. It just looks weak. It just looks weak. Looks like you want to do that. That's what it looks like. That's just what it looks like. All right. So yeah, let me get some price targets for you. So if we are using this low to high, and I'll use this low right there. A 38-cent will be the gatekeeper essentially for everything. All right, you get above that 38 cents, golden. What's the market cap on this thing? 7 billion. Wow. So at 21 billion, you're at 3x. Wow. Yeah, 21 billion, you're at 3x. Okay. At 1618. At 2272. And 2618. I mean, you do have prices up here at $1.64, $1.33. I'd like to see how it interacts with everything before that, right? Before just calling for some crazy prices. I mean, so $1 from right here it's at 17 cents. $1.04, it's at, I mean, that's a 500% move. That's still a crazy move, right? And so, yeah, those are some of the price targets. Once you get above this last green area, this 30, I kind of want to leave this yellow like that. At 38 cent, then you can target these prices up through here. And then this does look like I do want to kind of do this too. Let me do it on the monthly if I can get it pulled up. It's acting funny right now, so wow, that's it. Don't really have much to go off of right there, but you know, it's all good. I'll do this right here. I don't need it on that or that. I'll do this right there. I kind of wanted to do this. Wow, that's like a vertical price. That's like, oh, that's straight up. I do just want to something like that. 66 cents. Where are we right now? 66 cents. 71 cents. So once this, once this can, and how this interacts with this area up through here will be a big tell, right? If you just blast through this, then use this as support, then yeah, above, for sure above. But until then, right, I would have something like this lined up just to tell, right, you had a rejection, right? So kind of the longer you go sideways, the higher your price goes up. So, and it's pretty vertical. I got that pretty good. Let me maybe just slightly more. Just with that right there. Something like that. I know it's just going to be super tough because it's going to want to connect both, but either way, that 69, 70 cents area, you're going to see how that interacts with that. So overall, that's what I got for HBAR, right? If this isn't financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but you know, these are my ideas, what I think is moving forward. So if you like today's video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. I appreciate your time. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.